You do music for MMA fighters too.
Yeah, exactly.
So how does that work?
So my boy, shout out to Castriot, Gemma, go check him out. He fights in Bellator. My other boy, I got a couple boys fighting Bellator. So I started off, he's my boy. So he came up with the idea like, yo, I fuck with your music. I'm allowed to curse. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
I fuck with your music. Make me a walkout song. I'm like, hell yeah. I've been watching UFC before it's been kind of popular. Like right now, I feel like it's on the incline and the peak. And since McGregor, Ronda Rousey, all that stuff, people watch it. But I've been watching it over 10 years. And I was like, yo, hell yeah. Bellator is the second biggest organization. Did a walkout song for him. And like every time hearing it in the arena, people getting loud, people getting hyped for that shit, I kind of liked it. I was like, all right. My other boy fights for Bellator too. Just made his walkout song for him too. And then he's showing me support from all these other fighters from his gym, like showing, just like loving the record and saying how much it gets them hyped up. So I decided to do a MMA cypher, kind of similar to how I do the Halloween ciphers, but just me by myself. And I kind of name dropped all the UFC fighters and MMA fighters and used their names as punchlines. So that's literally the last video I just released. And that caught some traction here and there. So we're trying to push that out. But actually, the biggest thing in that community, I guess, is I ended up name dropping John Jones, which is my favorite fighter, maybe my favorite athlete in existence.
Nice.
He ended up seeing it, hit me up, followed me, post my shit on his IG.
That's dope.
Yeah, just show mad support. We've been DMing each other here and there, and it's just been mad love. And just something so little like that was like, all right, I like this lane. The guy who I'm the biggest fan of, because I'm more fans of, I don't really care to meet artists. Like, it'd be cool, because especially for networking and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
for me, I'm so big into fighting. It's like, damn, John Jones. So getting
That's
his
a win
attention
right there,
and
yeah.
having him be like, yo, I can't wait to see you blow up. Like, I really fuck with your bars. It's like, damn. Anytime I'm feeling like low or having an off day or having a mind fart or something, I'm just like, all right, there's people out there who have expectations for me. So
Yeah, man, that's huge, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's a great avenue. Like, you're finding your niche. Like, you could just kind of like, that's a huge business right there. Imagine you making music for like a lot of their.
And it's like it's pretty much an untouched market. So down the line, I'd love to get it into the right hands. I think UFC even has a label. I would love to do a soundtrack for the next video game. I would like to do just like an MMA type of EP or something. Aside, because I'm always making my regular music, which is like, got the love songs, got the hard stuff, got the party stuff. But my niche market right now, I'm definitely trying to do something that hasn't been done before as far as
That's smart. That's
blending
smart.
that. Yeah.
So, with that direction now, you feel like it's more fulfilling in a way.
As long as I'm having fun,
Yeah.
it keeps me happy. And that's just something that's like comes easy to me. Somebody, if I know I'm gonna write something or write a cipher for it or write for a fighter, like it comes easy to me. So it's like, yeah, it's definitely fulfilling.
That's cool. So you first I want to ask you about how you feel about the hip hop world now and in its state.
I mean, it's definitely confusing. Because there's almost like there's no blueprint to it. Obviously, most people spend their time online. If you spend your time online, you see what's happening. It's a lot of gimmick. It's a lot of, you're better off. You'll probably get more views and traction to your career if you meet your favorite artist and punch them in the face, rather than having a song with them at this point. That's where this world has taken us. So like the music world, as far as like being a relevant artist, it's at a whole different space right now. But as far as the actual music, if you dig enough, you'll find valid artists. Just unfortunately, if you listen to the radio, there's only like 5 of them at a time.
That's true, man, and that's actually a valid point you bring up, and it's like that. And I come from the social media world and YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff, and that's where we post. It's like the drama has become more important than the creativity and the art.
Yeah, you know what? While we're at it, I don't follow it too much, but actually my cousin sends me stuff here and there. I see like like YouTube boxing is becoming a thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see dudes like hit,
yeah,
and they're getting a lot more views than some of these HBO guys.
Yeah, they did, and it was actually it was a big deal. I remember it started with KSI and Joe Whaler. I met him. He was a really cool guy. They had some beef, and they're like, let's settle it in the ring.
Yeah, which is
right?
respectable.
Yeah. So, but they built it up. I think they built up the hype because they knew they had some viewers and they're gonna get money off of it, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of this stuff is fabricated too.
Yeah.
And then they moved on with Logan Paul and KSI because KSI won the match with Joe Weller.
Okay.
And it was actually the very first pay-per-view match I actually bought into. Like I actually bought.
You bought it?
Yeah. My girl was like, "What is this?" I was like, "No, these are YouTubers and they're punching each other in the face. I want to see them." Yeah. So it's like it was pretty crazy, man. They had a whole bunch of people like undercards, a lot of other YouTubers, smaller YouTubers, and
were you familiar with them?
Yeah, Scarce, he's a friend of mine. He doesn't post much on YouTube anymore. He lost weight for it. He was like really heavy. He was like a fat kid.
It's crazy.
So he lost weight for it, and it was an all right match. It wasn't too crazy, but he got something good out of it. Lost a lot of weight, got some attention. But they made a lot of money. The tickets were like maybe around the 60s or 100s. And then
like a normal
event. And then the pay-per-view was like $8.
Oh, okay. Oh,
so
that's good.
Yeah, so it's pretty insane, man. Like, and I was thinking about like, shit, I should be in a boxing match. That shit was trending.
So
man.
who do you got beef with then? Because let's set it up. Pick your poison for me,
bro. I don't know, man. It's like I don't have beef with anyone. I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty.
We're too old for that.
I think like it's easy to let go of issues, but if somebody wants to fight and like they want to settle it, I'll be down. What about you? You'd be down to do a boxing match?
Hell yeah. Set it up. Tell me who you don't like and pick your poison because I've been fluctuating in my weight, fucking around to see what I can dip low to and dip high to. Mm-hmm. So I know I can get as low as like 145 and as high as like a $185. So anybody within those weight classes, you got 45 pounds to play with me. So whoever Kareem don't like, let's set it up right now.
Oh my God, I'll be Dana White. I'll be paying for that shit.
Yeah, he's taking all my money then.
And taking all the money too.
Yeah.
But no, man, that's actually a really cool. It's a really cool thing that's going on. I think it's a cool avenue. Who knows? Maybe we should give it a shot. I'll be down.
Right.
I will be down. But you see, the thing is, I might look like a small guy, but my mind is my weapon. Like when I want to train for something, I become 100% part of it, and I train.
Yeah.
So I'll be with the quickness. I'll be the Bruce Lee. Anyway, so tell me, like, do you have any music videos coming out now or anything that you're working on right now?
Yeah, for sure. So like I said, I just put out the MMA cipher, which is kind of just content to put out. But as far as my official stuff goes, I got another video. I literally just downloaded it this morning.
Okay, we're gonna check that out.
Yeah, we could peep that. And I'm just getting ready for the summer. I got the party records. I got the girl records. I pretty much got like 2 albums ready at this point from what I've been recording for the last 2.5 years. So it just comes down to picking the right records. And I'm starting to notice it's better to invest your time and money into one project instead of just putting out a lot of little content or lower quality. So I'm definitely trying to up my quality and push a few select singles.
So when you say like one project, like, what do you mean? Like, how does that work?
Just instead of like investing my time and money and everything into putting together a 25-track mixtape, which is pretty much what I'm like sitting on, I'm better off picking a solid 5-6 records, call it an EP, and invest, like I said, instead of making 4 videos, invest into 1 or 2 videos that are top-notch quality and just to push because it's a fast-paced online, so I know like people want new content instantly 24/7, but
I know. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a hard medium, but I think it's better to put out quality material over just average work every week. I'd rather put one solid thing out every few months or something.
Whatever works for you.
Yeah, it's whatever works.
Whatever works for you, just keep doing that. All right, so this over here is your new music video. It just hasn't even been released yet, so it's kind of like an exclusive.
Yeah, it just got transferred to me, and I just looked at it, so I probably only watched it once. So.
All right, so let's check it out.
Say a prayer, bitch, bang, hopping out the range, smell like bad rain with the gang, feel like young Jermaine, money ain't a thing, what's the word, please don't talk about it, show me that you mashed up, who you fucking robbing, I feel like I'm Bane, I'm a beast, I'm a dog, ODB, I like it raw, 17, I'm tell your ass, so to get it on the floor, I'm in Jersey, moving dirty, feel like Curry in the fourth, I'm like Daniel Smith with Faye, but when I'm snapping, it go